Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not subbed to me by now? My content is fire, from stop motions, news videos, reviews, music occasionally. All my social media accounts are linked down below, and now, let's get straight to it. What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So, as you can tell by everything, the title and the thumbnail, the live stream, it just happened like an hour ago at the time of this recording, and as I predicted yet again here on this channel, all that would be revealed is the Reactivate 2-packs, and I didn't predict this part, but we also got a recap on Studio Series 2024 Wave 1, which was shown at MCM London a few weeks back. So, the thing here with these Reactivate 2-packs, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on everything as always, look at the images, but I just want to get this info out the way first. These are going to be in limited quantities. They'll be up for pre-order today at around 1 p.m. Eastern time. So, stay tuned for that. Get ready. It's probably going to be up for pre-order around the time this video drops. So, and it's going to be of limited quantities. I don't know why they're doing that, because these video game figures are going to be very popular, so I don't know how many actual fans and collectors are going to be able to get their hands on this piece. I think if it really is limited quantities, scalpers are gonna get their hands on this thing much more possibly than actual fans and collectors. I don't know, that's just me speculating on how things have gone in the past with limited quantity Transformers releases, but hey, I have no idea. That does kind of suck in my opinion. And these are also slated to possibly ship by the end of this year towards the more Christmas, Thanksgiving, maybe holiday season. So who knows what's going to happen with that in terms of the release date. But looking at these 2-packs here, first one, let's talk about the Starscream and Bumblebee one. This obviously was leaked like a month and a half back on that one website. So this isn't really anything new, but I do think there are slight deco changes on these newer ones, because the images that were leaked, the stock images, those were back when they were first going to release back in 2021 when the game was first called Transformers Rise, which is why the box art and the game title on the box was totally different, and it was called Transformers Rise. So I don't know, I don't have any images of the Rise stock images to compare right here, but I will in the video here with the editing, so you guys will probably see while you're listening to me. But from memory, I do think there are a little bit of deco changes here for the better. These really do look way better with these in-hand images from the live stream. This does look like a really nice 2-pack. I'm digging the Dune Buggy mode on Bumblebee. The, what's this, F32 jet mode for Starscream looks really good. He's definitely got some sort of like Earth Spark and Cyberverse tones in terms of his design. It would have been nice to get something a bit more different and unique in terms of Starscream's designs, kind of like Bumblebee and Optimus and Soundwave here, but, you know, it still does look pretty good, and I do like the asymmetrical black panel line details all over these guys too, so I don't know if I'm going to get this 2-pack per se, but it does look really, really good to me. And looking at the Optimus and Soundwave 2-pack, now Soundwave is the only figure that we haven't seen out of this bunch. So looking at the Soundwave, I already did a video on Optimus when he leaked like 2 weeks ago. So if you want to see that, go check it out on the channel. But I do just want to recap my thoughts here quickly on this Optimus within this video. He is really good. He's probably going to be one of the best Generations Chug Optimus Prime figures that we're ever going to get, maybe. I don't know, I feel like I've said this multiple times in the past couple of years, but I really do feel like in terms of the proportions and overall look and design of this figure, he does stack up a bit better than the Earthrise Leader Class mold, Laser Optimus mold, the War for Cybertron Game Optimus body mold. So I really do think he's on par with Armada Optimus, even though I have my own issues with that figure, but who knows? These are just in-hand images. I've said this before with multiple Optimus releases over the past few years, and you get them in hand and there's stuff wrong with them. So I don't know, but in terms of Soundwave here, this is the new guy that we have never seen yet. So he looks really dope. I've already seen people online complaining about this guy, talking about how the upper section is way too bulky and it looks like he skipped a leg day and all this types of stuff. I don't know. I can see that, but honestly, it really doesn't bother me because this is obviously a very specific aesthetic that they're going for with this video game and in terms of Soundwave's design. And I think it works. I think it looks good. You guys gotta remember, these are alien robots. Keyword alien. So they're not gonna have the exact same proportions and aesthetics and proportion, ideals as us humans do here on Earth. So of course, not every robot is going to be proportionally correct to what we as humans think of when we see body frames and body structures. So I don't think the Soundwave design looks bad at all. In fact, I think he looks like one of the best Soundwave designs that we've ever gotten in toy form. I really do like how this turned out. He's got his arm cannon, he's got the shoulder cannon, so I really don't think anything went wrong with this Soundwave. And think about it this way too. He is a deluxe class, they said. Optimus is a Voyager. When you look at the images of those two together, they're pretty much the same exact height. So we're looking at animated lockdown levels of engineering here. We really do not get this, if not at all, in recent years, where deluxe class figures are engineered where they fold out in a way where they get tall enough where they're just as tall as Voyager class figures, but for $5-10 less. Like, you just don't see that a lot nowadays. And that, in terms of that aspect, this Soundwave is freaking amazing. Like, I don't know if they misspoke or something, or if it's mislabeled as a deluxe when he really is a Voyager, but if it is true that he's a deluxe, that is insane engineering in terms of scaling and height with this figure with the Optimus. So, I don't know, guys, that seems like a win to me just with that alone, that this guy is supposed to be a deluxe, but he's the exact same height as a Voyager class Optimus figure. So, I really do think they knocked it out of the park with this Soundwave. Sure, the proportions are a little bit weird, but again, these are alien robots. They're not going to have the same exact proportions as they are, as they do with us humans and whatever else here on the planet. So, come on, guys, let's grow up a little bit here. These are fictional characters. They're alien robots, so just don't expect regular proportions, You would have thought with the movie designs with the past 16 years, people would have warmed up to these more less proportionally correct designs with the Transformers universe. People wouldn't really care too much nowadays with that, but it still seems to be a complaint with some fans for some reason. I have no idea why. And even before the live action movies, you've had weird gangly limbs and just stubby designs and stuff like that. And even with the excuse of, oh, well, people are going by human anatomy, which is why they think this looks weird. There's still humans out there with legs that are longer than their midsections. There are still people out there that are stubby and chubby, fat. I'm not trying to diss on anybody's body frame here. That's not my intent, but that's just how things are. That's just how people have different proportions and body frames. It just is what it is. So to complain about this and say, oh, well, it's not proportionally correct. How is it not proportionally correct when there's nothing to go off of? It's just a fictional character. Like, I don't know. I don't want to dwell on that too much. Bottom of the line is, in terms of my opinion, I think they did really well on this Soundwave, and especially on the Optimus 2. I think I might go ahead and get this 2-pack, but again, these 2-packs are like $80 each, so I don't know, I'm trying to save a little bit of money here these days, so I don't know which one I'm going to get, or if I'm going to get both, or if I'm going to get none. I have no idea, but these do really look like solid video game merch 2-packs here. And in terms of the Studio Series 2024 Wave 1 recap, there wasn't really anything new said, except for something that caught my ear a little bit here. They were talking about the concept art characters, and they said that it is a gateway into doing other concept art characters from, for example, the BAYVERSE movies, which is pretty much what I've been speculating on for the past few weeks, few months, few years, basically. So this is pretty much exciting that they're confirming this out loud, not just in text on Instagram, but in a live stream. So I definitely think maybe towards the end of 2024, we're going to start seeing BAYVERSE concept art or video game characters get revealed for the Studio Series Wave, possibly for 2025, because these concept art characters for the Bumblebee movie, Megatron and Rumble, have said to be selling very well in terms of the pre-orders. So this is definitely a good sign for Hasbro to maybe green light some designs that they've had, just in case that this Megatron and Rumble sell well in terms of video game and BAYVERSE concept art characters, to green light after they get the confirmation that this Bumblebee movie, Megatron and Rumble, have sold well. I don't know, that's just me speculating on how things would work with this new concept art subline here for Studio Series, but this is definitely a good sign that they're talking about this and that things are selling well with this Megatron and Rumble for us BAYVERSE fans that really want to see those video game and concept art characters that obviously didn't make their way into the movies itself. So yeah, a lot of exciting things to look forward to for the future of the Studio Series line, and pretty much the whole Transformers Generations toy line as a whole with Legacy. We're going to be seeing what happens next after Legacy ends next year, so a lot of awesome things to talk about and be excited for, and I cannot wait to discuss it with you guys when the time comes. But yeah, I'm rambling on here. A lot of, well, not a lot. There were some cool reveals here for, you know, the Reactivate stuff. Not much else to go off of here. Not much else to talk about. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below. What do y'all think about these reveals? Are you guys getting any of these 2-packs? Who from Studio Series Wave 1 are you getting, and who are you most excited for to see? All my social medias are linked down below. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. My email is also down below if y'all want to email me about business inquiries, or if you just want to hit me up, or if you just want to commission a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions, photography, or just regular display shelves in your home. You could either hit me up on any of my social medias or just email me and we could work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!